Hello, friends, and welcome to an episode of Prime Time Wrestling here for Golden State Wrestling. We've got some matches coming to you from the Cow Palace. Bobby Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon are your hosts, and this should be a fun action. We've got four matches scheduled, including a big tag team main event. But who knows what's going to happen when we roll on the Bobby Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon card. So, speaking of that card, let's roll on it. And then I got to open up this other window for our first match. The roll is a 6. So we will look at the stats here. 6. Let's go down to our announcer. Roll on the ring announcer card before starting the next match. Okay, so I have to call up Gary Michael Capetta so we can roll on his card. And we can put Gorilla and Bobby away for a minute and get back out our opening match, which is the Iron Sheik versus Johnny Rodz. But we will roll here, and the roll is a 7. And the two wrestlers begin exchanging punches in the middle of the ring. The crowd goes wild. Roll one die to see who wins. So if even, it's the rule breaker. If odd, it is the fan favorite. So we will say that Iron Sheik obviously is the rule breaker and Johnny Rodz is the fan favorite. And the roll is a 4, so that's an even. So that means Iron Sheik wins and will roll on level 2 offense. So belly-to-belly suplex 3 on Johnny Rodz, down 3. He's in trouble. Iron Sheik, vertical suplex, choice E. He is going to go for the agility move that'll work on a 10 or less, and the roll is an 8, so it does work. Johnny Rodz is in trouble. He is hurt. Iron Sheik continuing into the turnbuckle goes Johnny Rodz. You're crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. And a level 2 offense, chest breaker 2 on Johnny Rodz. Hurt 2. Iron Sheik continues into the turnbuckle again. Goes Johnny Rodz and catches Iron Sheik with a skull-splitting lariat. The fans going crazy. Iron Sheik hurt too. Johnny Rodz firing back. Now, if you remember our last episode on Superstars, Johnny Rodz and George South got a huge victory over the Dream Team. So maybe this is Johnny Rodz breaking out on his own. Back elbow smash 3 on the Iron Sheik. Hurt 2. And some roundhouse right hands, 2. Iron Sheik, though, reverses that on level 1 and gets a big throat chop in on Johnny Rodz. But Johnny Rodz shakes it off and will roll on level 1. There's a hip roll. The Iron Sheik is hurt. Wow, well, this is really impressive by Johnny Rodz. We've got a choice C. He is going to go for the agility move that's going to work on an 8 or less. Roll is an 8. It works. Iron Sheik in trouble. He is down. Can Johnny Rodz put him away? There's an uppercut punch. That's not going to quite do it, but great showing here by Johnny Rodz. Back elbow smash on the Iron Sheik. Down. Iron Sheik is going to leave the ring. He is furious. Remember, Iron Sheik is a former champion and a former longtime champion, a former 2-time champion. So the opponent comes out of the ring, continue fight. Sheik slams him on the announce table, so Sheik might get disqualified here, and he is. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner due to disqualification. And let me see, what was that final roll? It was a 3 and a 1. Okay. So we will head over here to input Johnny Rodz picks up a DQ victory over Iron Sheik. After, do I have 2 instances of what's happening here? This is Obsidian that I'm using, if anyone is wondering. Oh, well, that's weird. picks up a DQ victory over the Iron Sheik after Sheik slams him onto the announce table. And I don't think there was any fatigue. We'll say this is a 1-star match. It's being generous, but we'll say it's a 1-star match. And there you go. All right, so our first match down. And we will head back to the studio. Oops, what happened there? We will head back to the studio. All these matches tonight are emanating from the Cow Palace in San Francisco. So our next match, okay, we don't need this match anymore. Our next match is going to be, oh, I gotta open our next match. Our next match is going to be the Spoiler, one of my absolute favorites, and just from this game, one of my absolute favorites from this game, versus Lanny Poffo. No one will be at ringside. But let's roll on Heenan and Monsoon's chart. The roll is a 4. So we'll come down here for Gorilla throws to a fellow announcer promoting upcoming live events. If you've already rolled this option on the show, re-roll it. Okay, so heading back over to Gordon solely promotes the big card coming up at the end of the month, featuring a rematch for the Western Heavyweight Championship between Harley Race, who is the champion, and Randy Savage. Stipulations to come. And there you go. There you have it. All right, so headed back to the ring. We will put Gorilla and Bobby away as we get ready for our next match, which is the Spoiler versus Leaping Lanny Poffo. Spoiler, the inaugural Golden State Wrestling television champion, held it for a bit of time until Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the current champion, took it off of him. So the Spoiler is really looking to get a big win here. I don't know if I think the Spoiler would be a good foil for if Randy Savage becomes champion again. He only held it for like one card, but if he becomes champion again, then the Spoiler might be a good foil for him, give him some good matches. But let's roll for some initiative. Let's ring that bell, and it looks like the Spoiler will start things off here. Foot tangle and stomps too. Now, see, the reason when the Spoiler card came out, Lanny Poffo gets a reversal here. I had no idea who the Spoiler was. Big drop kick by Lanny Poffo, and the Spoiler is down. Forget what I was saying. Let's see what the action. Locks in the sleeper on the Spoiler. He is still down. Holy cow. And there's the sky drop, so 4 will be the target. The roll is an 11. There's 1 fatigue for the Spoiler, and Lanny Poffo would not throw him out of the ring, but he would roll up. Forearm drop 2 on the Spoiler, and the Spoiler reverses it. Big start there by Poffo. Choice A, into the ropes or belly-to-belly suplex, which will work on, let's see, that's a power. That'll be a 9 or less. That's what he's going to go for because he's got a ropes rating. The roll is an 8, so that does work, but it's only a level 2 there. But it's good enough. He is down. There is the Bionic Claw. Locks it in. So 4 is going to be the target. And the roll is 3. Locks in the Bionic Claw and gets the victory. So that definitely will be a 1-star match. The Spoiler puts Leaping Lanny Poffo away with the Bionic Claw in a quick match. And I do want to note Poffo had some offense at the start. But once Spoiler took over, all was said and done. And let's see. Pafo will have a poem. What will be Pafo's poem? I think he's done a poem about the spoiler before and said like the whole joke was that he's so ugly he has to wear a mask. The spoiler is staring across from me. With a sour look on his face. But I have to give it... but I have to admit he's mighty. Perhaps the toughest guy in this place. But I'm going to fight him hard with all my strength and might. All. It's kind of a cheap rhyme here. And maybe if he'd have fought Jim Duggan that way, he'd still have the TV title. And I'm going to change this to spoilers. So maybe if spoiler, spoiler, and this should be had fought Jim Duggan that way, he'd still have... The spoiler is staring across from me with a sour look on his face, but I have to admit that he's mighty, perhaps the toughest guy in this place. But I'm going to fight him hard with all my strength, as much as my strength and might'll. Sure. Because it's almost like will, might will. Might'll. Maybe if Spoiler had fought Jim Duggan that way, he'd still have the TV title. Ooh. All right, so there we go. And we were saying that's a 1-star match. And we will get ready for our next match. Our next match is George the Animal Steel versus Cowboy Bob Orton. Now, and we do have to roll on the Heenan and Monsoon chart. Also, Captain Lou Albano, of course, will be in the corner here. And also, Roddy Piper will accompany Bob Orton. Of course, the Roddy Piper card, not available for online, so we will just have to imagine that he's there. But let's head back to Heenan and Monsoon. Let's roll the dice, and the roll is an 8. And let's go to our broadcast colleague standing by with a special guest. Choose a wrestler or tag team not to on the show to be interviewed, and roll on an interview card. Okay, so who should we bring out to interview? I guess Gordon Soley. And we want Gordon Soley's post-match card, which this is. And we will say that he's interviewing... I don't want to do Randy Savage because... I mean, they've been involved here so much. Who could he be interviewing? Let's say he's interviewing Hacksaw Jim Duggan, television champion. So we will roll on this card, and Gordon Soley rolls an 8. And here comes the wrestler of your choice. The wrestler challenges the rival to a big match, perhaps a specialty match, and the rival comes out and accepts. Okay, so we'll say, we'll pop back over to Obsidian for a second. After the break, Gordon Soley interviews Hacksaw Jim Duggan about his match with... He's already fought and beaten Tully Blanchard. Let me look at the roster here. Who else? Bundy, maybe? Bundy had a couple cracks at the title against the Spoiler. Who else? What is Don Morocco's pin rating? Because what I am doing for... let's see... Gallery... What I am doing for the TV title is your pin rating has to be a 3 or greater. What is Morocco's? Oh, he's a 3. But Morocco's Morocco, even though he's managed by Fuji, in my Fed, he's a little bit of a popular... You know what? Let's do it. That's a fun match. Morocco versus about the television championship, and Don Morocco interrupts with Mr. Fuji and challenges Duggan for the title. Duggan agrees. All right, so we got through all that. And yeah, I'm not going to make it a specialty match because it's already a specialty match just because it's for the title. So there we go. All right, we are ready for our next event and our next match, and that is going to be George Animal Steele versus Bob Orton. Roddy Piper in the corner of Bob Orton. George Steele has Captain Lou Albano. The bell rings, and George Steele is a wild start, and he bites Orton right in the face. There is a hurt, too. George Steele with a double sledge to the back of Cowboy Bob Orton, again hurting him. George Steele with some body stomps, too, on Bob Orton Jr., and he is down. George Steele tosses Orton out of the ring, and Orton grabs him and slashes him into the turnbuckle post and throws him back in, and is going to try a death jump on George Animal Steele. Big clothesline from the top rope. Bob Orton rolls another death jump. He's going to go up again, and another big clothesline from the top rope on George Steele. And this time, Orton throws George Steele out of the ring. A wild brawl erupts. We are rolling for disqualification. George Steele not disqualified. Bob Orton Jr. not disqualified. We'll roll one die here to see who wins the brawl. It's even. That's George the Animal Steele. He'll roll on level 3, and a foreign object to the face of Bob Orton, hurting him. George the Animal Steele with a big body slam on Bob Orton. He is down. Orton's going to bail out of the ring. And a big George Steele clobbers him. And Orton Jr. is going to roll for a countout. The target 3. The roll is a 9. 1 fatigue for Bob Orton Jr. This has been a wild match. Out of the ring. Steele throws him out of the ring again. He crawls helplessly back in. George Steele throws him right back out again. Classic George Steele. The referee comes out. George Steele stop. Okay, George Steele shoves the ref No DQ. He smashes Orton with the chair, throws him back in, and will roll on level 3 offense. Another foreign object. George Steele is out of control. Here comes Rowdy Roddy Piper to break up the pinfall. Your ally attacks the opponent, but the opponent counters, throws Piper out of the ring. The crowd loves that. Well, another fatigue for Bob Orton as George Steele, using that foreign object again, hurts too. The ref must be blind. Mouse Stretcher 2, down 3. George Steele tosses Bob Orton out of the ring, and Orton slams him into the announce table. Orton's going to roll his disqualification. Not disqualified. Throws him back in. Hits the Orton bomb on George Steele. And he is hurt. There's a drop kick on George Steele. And George Steele reverses it. What a showing here by George Steele. Into the turnbuckle goes Cowboy Bob Orton. And big shoulder drive. You move and he goes crashing down. Opponent rolls out of the ring chart. George Steele on the outside. A wild brawl. The wrestler with the better ring rating. They are both equal. So that's going to be Orton, who will roll on level 3 offense. There's a press slam backbreaker. Hurt too. Bob Orton with a released double underhook. 3, down 3, leave the ring. Steele is out of the ring. This is a wild one. He grabs Orton, slams Orton into the turnbuckle. Turnabout is fair play. He will roll on level 3 offense. Oh, here we go. So roll 1 die. If even, Steele strips the turnbuckle pad. Not even, so he does not do it. But he does hit that move. Bob Orton Jr., though, reversing it while he's busy with the turnbuckle. Into the ropes goes George the Animal Steele. A big specialty move. Goes in for the kill. Bob Orton Jr., he is not going to throw him out of the ring. He's going to roll up and rolls a choice D in the process. He's going to go for the power move. Now, he will need an 8 or less to get this. Ooh, look at that. 2. As low as you can get. Down 3. Bob Orton. There is the superplex. If Orton is injured, he is not injured. So Captain Lou is going to roll his disqualification, or his distractor, which is a 5. So that's 1 fatigue for George Steele, as Bob Orton follows it up with an Orton bomb. And George Animal Steele again bails out of the ring, crawls helplessly back in. Albano convinces him to get back in before the count out. There's a power slam on our good friend Bob Orton, and face to the mat 2. And George Steele's going to reverse it. You can't smash that face up. Into the turnbuckle goes Cowboy Bob Orton, and charges it. And again, George charges. Orton moves out of the way. George Steele's rolling out of the ring over the top turnbuckle. The wrestler with the better ring rating, they are equal. So Orton's going to roll on level 3. Hits the death jump again. Big clothesline from the top. Bob Orton with a power slam on George Steele. Who would have thought this would have been the match of the night? Another big reversal from George Steele. Forearm smash 2, but Orton has the agility, so he'll reverse it again with choice D, and again going to go for the power move. Needs an 8 or less, gets it. George Steele rolling a hurt 2. Bob Orton continuing, stomps 2, and that's a hurt 2. Double release, released double underhook on George Steele, and George is rolling his pin. We are going to roll on manager interference here as the final interference. The referee gets tired of your managed antics and ejects him from the ringside. So there you go. George Steele saved, but Captain Lou ejected from the proceedings, and Bob Orton and Rowdy Piper now out there alone with George Steele. Press slam backbreaker hurt 2. We got to keep an eye. Oh, well, I guess Piper can't interfere anymore. Face to the mat 2, hurt 2. Kneeling neckbreaker 3, down 3. George Steele leaves the ring, crawls helplessly back in. Orton rolls another death jump on George Steele, and that's a big clothesline from the top, and opponent rolls. There's the superplex, a big +2, so 8, and it is an 8. Wow, what an incredible match there with the superplex. Cowboy Bob Orton was able to do it. So total fatigue 5 as we head back to Obsidian. Cowboy Bob Orton uses the superplex to put away George the Animal Steel in a hard-fought match. Captain Lou Albano was ejected during the match for interfering, and Roddy, let me tag him so we know that he was there. Roddy got involved at one point as well. So that was 5-star. I'm going to say that's a 2-star match. All right, now it is time for our main event, and as the sort of primetime wrestling card dictates, we don't roll on the primetime wrestling card before the main event. So we will just go right into our main event, and that is going to be the Powers of Pain versus the British Bulldogs. Now, the British Bulldogs recently lost in their bid to win the Tag Team Championship. It was a no disqualification, no count-out match between the Outlaws, the champs, and the British Bulldogs, and the Outlaws cheated. But turnabout is fair play, I guess. All's fair in love and war. Now, I guess I should not... Oh, there's Lou Albano. Okay. So Captain Lou at ringside, he's back out with the British Bulldogs, and Mr. Fuji is out with the Powers of Pain. We will say that Warlord will start with the Dynamite Kid. This is your main event, ladies and gentlemen. Let's roll the dice and ring that bell, and it looks like Dynamite Kid will start things off here against the big Warlord. But in a slugfest, it's Warlord is just going to shake that off and roll on level 2. Powerplex 3, add 1, big move right off the top. So Barbarian is now in the ring. Dynamite Kid in trouble. Hurt 2. Barbarian knees to the midsection. Choice A. He's into the rope. His power is a +1, so he's going to go for that. This will be a 9 or less. 8. So only a level 2 move. Hurt 2. Dynamite Kid going to try and tag out. Is able to tag out. Davey Boy Smith comes in with a side headlock on the Barbarian, and Barbarian's going to try and tag out. Not able to do it, so Davey Boy Smith will continue with some forearm smashes on the Barbarian, and that catches the Barbarian. He is down, and there's the Tower of London. So big +3. Dynamite Kid now the legal man, but we're going to roll on the pin save chart here. And the pin save, and now we have to roll on the wrestler interference chart. Your ally pulls the referee out of the ring, breaking the pin count. Roll disqualification 6. So here's a DQ. No DQ. If you're not disqualified, you attack the opponent from behind while he argues with the referee. Add 1 to the opponent's pin rating. It wouldn't be the opponent's pin rating. It would be your pin rating. Your ally pulls the referee out of the ring. If you're not disqualified... Oh, you're not disqualified. Okay, you attack the opponent from behind while he argues with the referee. Okay, but we do have to add 1 fatigue to Barbarian because he was getting pinned. And Dynamite Kid became the legal man, and so he gets 1 fatigue. And he's going to roll on level 3 defense. That was a lot of math. Hurt 2. All right, Barbarian still in control. Rolls a choice A. So again, this will be a 9 or less. The roll's a 3. It works. Dynamite Kid reversing it on level 1 with a monkey flip on the Barbarian. Barbarian catches him and reverses that again with the choice A, and again needs a 9 or less to make this happen. It does. Dynamite Kid rolls on level 2. He's going to try and tag out. Not able to do it. Barbarian rolls on level 2 offense. Press slam, a power move. He's got the power. Dynamite Kid, though, reversing it. And there's that monkey flip again on the Barbarian. Dazed 1, he's going to try and tag out. Not able to do it, so Dynamite Kid tries the monkey flip again. Dazed 1, he's going to tag out to Davey Boy Smith, who comes in on level 1, and he tries a monkey flip. There's monkeys flipping all over the place, and Barbarian puts a stop to it. Press Slam 2, it's a power move. He does have the power. So Davey Boy Smith is hurt. Barbarian continuing, and again, he rolls that choice A. He's going to throw him into the ropes. He's got an A, but it's really one or the other. The opponents with a better ropes rating, that's going to be actually Davey Boy Smith. Double clothesline. They both go down. Davey Boy Smith is up first, and he will roll on level 3. There's a big pile driver on Barbarian. Hurt 2. And Davey Boy Smith into the turnbuckle goes the Barbarian. And he bounced forward off the turnbuckle in an incredible neck-breaking clothesline. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Davey Boy Smith, double headbutt 3-1, add tag. So Dynamite Kid, now the legal man. Another fatigue token for Barbarian. He is going to try and tag out. Not able to do it. Dynamite Kid rolling on level 3. There's a choice D. His power, it was up over 6 or less. He's not going to do that. So he needs a 10 or less to make this work. And the roll's a 3. It does work. He could have made that other roll. Hurt 2. Barbarian trying to tag out. Not able to do it. They're keeping him away from the corner. Knee drop 2 on the Barbarian. And Barbarian finally reverses it. Shove off lockup 1. Dazed 1. They're going to try and use quick tags. Not going to work. So we're back to rolling on level 1. Thrust kick 2. Hurt 2. Tag. Going to try and tag. Nope. Not able to do it. Press Slam 2, he's got the power, so that will work. Hurt 2, oh wait, what are... So he is hurt 2, that is a hurt 2, because that's his tag. The boldest tag. Headbutt to the back 2, hurt 2, Barbarian. Headbutt to the back 2. Hurt 2, going to try and tag out. Is able to do it. Davey Boy Smith coming in on level 1 with the monkey flip. The bane of Barbarian's existence so much that he reverses it and will toss Davey Boy Smith into the turnbuckle. And he catches Barbarian with a skull-splitting lariat, and he goes down hard. Barbarian rolls on level 3. Hurt 2, Davey Boy Smith with a falling power slam on the Barbarian. Down 3, Barbarian's going to bail out of the ring. And he grabs Davey Boy Smith, smashes him into the turnbuckle, throws him back in. Will roll on level 3 offense. Diving headbutt 3. Hurt 2. Barbarian's going to tag to Warlord. Warlord comes in. And there's the Powerplex. Add 1. So there's 1 fatigue on Davey Boy. Barbarian now the legal man in the ring. We're rolling on level 3 defense. Hurt 2. Barbarian with this choice A, which is really not a good choice. He's going to go for the ropes. Davey Boy Smith into the ropes. He ducks down. We're going to roll again on the ropes. And Davey Boy Smith comes off with a flying shoulder tackle and follows it up with a delayed vertical suplex. Hurt 2. Davey Boy Smith with a running drop kick against the Barbarian. Hurt 2. Choice C here. Going to go for the agility move that'll work on an 8 or less. The roll's a 6. It does work. Barbarian in trouble. He is hurt 2. What a match to end things here tonight. Delayed vertical suplex 3. Down 3. Barbarian bails out of the ring. He crawls helplessly back in. Davey Boy Smith rolls a fisherman's suplex on the Barbarian. Down 3. He's going to try and tag. Warlord is able to do it. Warlord coming in on level 1 with a front face lock on Davey Boy Smith, and that hurts him. That catches him. And, ooh, there's another one. Adds another fatigue. Barbarian now the legal man, and Davey Boy Smith is hurt. They're really putting the power to him. We have power -1, power 3. That will work. Davey Boy Smith, level 2, down 3. Can the powers of pain do something here? Nope. Choice C. His agility is a -2. Oof. It's awful either way. He's going to play it safe. He needs a 6 or less. And 6, he gets it. There you go. Davey Boy Smith rolls level 2. Hurt 2 tag. He's going to try and tag out. Not able to do it. Barbarian again with a power slam to Davey Boy Smith. Hurt 2. Tags in Warlord. Warlord rolls the old choice F. And oof. He's going to go for the power move, but will need a 6 or less. 10. Doesn't do it. Davey Boy Smith into the ropes, tosses Warlord into the ropes, but Warlord grabs him and hits him in a pile driver and will roll on level 3 offense. And here we go with a choice G, so that'll be either a death jump or he would have to roll a 7 or less. He's going to go for the death jump. And flying clothesline, you are in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Running power slam 3 in singles. Okay, that's not a singles match. Davey Boy Smith is rolling his pin. So here is the first pin save from the side. Your tag partner comes into the read, breaking up the pin. Add 1 to your pin rating. The referee is distracted by a tag partner, escorts him out the apron. While this is happening, your opponent and their tag partner blast you with a double team move. The opponent covers you again. Roll your pin. So we're going to say Captain Lou is going to try and distract. He's got this big 9 distractor rating. He is able to do it, but there is another fatigue for Davey Boy Smith, and he is in deep, deep trouble. Running power slam 3 on Davey Boy Smith. Hurt 2. Warlord with a leg drop 3 on Davey Boy Smith. Hurt 2. Can't quite keep him down. Into the ropes goes Davey Boy Smith and gets him position back body drop, and Smith hits him with a pile driver, and he will roll on level 3 offense. He's not going to throw him out of the ring. He will roll up into the turnbuckle. Warlord goes into the turnbuckle and crushed by a big kick. Davey Boy Smith's going to tag out to Dynamite Kid, who comes in and hits a big gut wrench suplex on the Warlord, and he is hurt. What a match this is. Into the ropes goes the Warlord, and specialty moves, goes in for a kill. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Hooking clothesline on the Warlord. Hurt 2. And knee drop 2 on the Warlord. Both teams have used a pin save. Did the Barbarian, did they use 2 or just 1? Dazed 1. Dynamite Kid. Backhand chop 2 won't work because it's agility. Dazed 1 though. Dynamite Kid with a choice B. Standing drop kick that will work on a 10 or less. He's going to have to go for that. And the roll's a 4, so it does work. Warlord rolls on level 2. Hurt 2. Dynamite Kid with a gut wrench suplex on the Warlord. Hurt 2. Can't keep him down. Falling headbutt 2 on the Warlord. Hurt 2. Dynamite Kid with... Yes, I clicked it. Falling headbutt 2. Another one. Hurt 2. Dynamite Kid trying to... there's a front drop kick on the Warlord. Hurt 2. Man, Warlord withstanding everything. There's a knee drop 2 on the Warlord. Hurt 2. Dynamite Kid with a snap suplex 3 on the Warlord. Hurt 2. And falling headbutt 2 on Warlord. Hurt 2 tag. He's going to try and tag out to Barbarian. Not able to do it. So Dynamite Kid, there's a gut wrench suplex on the Warlord, and it's only a hurt 2. Man, not another gut wrench suplex. Keeps him locked in. Down 3 tag. Leave the ring. Warlord's going to bail out of the ring, and he crawls helplessly back in. Dynamite Kid rolls a big death jump on Warlord. Blast you with big flying clothesline. Will roll on level 3 offense. There's a hooking clothesline on the Warlord. He is down. Dynamite Kid with a choice D. His power is a 4. He's going to have to go with this. It'll work on an 11 or less, but it is only a level 2 move. Hurt 2. Man, oh man. What can they do to put him away? Knee drop 2. Warlord reversing it here. Is this a comeback for the Warlord? Big leg drop on the Dynamite Kid. Hurt 2. Warlord is going to tag in the Barbarian, who comes in on level 2, hits a press slam on the Dynamite Kid. Dynamite Kid going to try and make the tag, is able to do it. Davey Boy Smith fires into the ring. Cross body block 2 on the Barbarian. And 2, he's going to try and tag out. And 5, he does do it. Quick tags here. Warlord tosses Davey Boy Smith into the turnbuckle, and he hits him with a knee and will roll on level 2 offense. Falling power slam 3. Hurt 2. Falling power slam 3. Down 3 tag, leave the ring. He's going to try and tag. Not able to do it. So Warlord rolls on level 3. There's a sidewalk slam on Davey Boy Smith. Only a hurt 2. Warlord hits a big leg drop 3. And he is again going to try and tag out. Needs a 6 or less. Not able to do it. And then we roll on level 2. Out of the ring. Tosses Davey Boy Smith out of the ring. And Davey Boy Smith grabs Warlord. Pulls him out. They start brawling outside. And Davey Boy Smith wins. He will roll on level 3 offense. And hit Warlord with a pile driver when they're back in the ring. But only hurting him. What a slugfest. Delayed vertical suplex on the Warlord. Hurt 2. Man, falling power slam on the Warlord. Down 3 tag, leave the ring. Warlord's going to bail out of the ring. He crawls helplessly back in. Davey Boy Smith, frustrated, Davey Boy Smith would. The British Bulldogs would do that. He's going to roll up and rolls a choice C. And he is going to go for the agility move. He's going to work on a 9 or less. The roll, an 8. It does work. Warlord hurts 2. They can just not get him down. Into the turnbuckle goes Warlord, and a big neck-breaking clothesline. And opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Not going to throw him out of the ring. Going to roll up. Running drop kick 2 on the Warlord. Dazing him. Oh, man. Davey Boy Smith is going to tag out to Dynamite Kid, who tries a power move, and that's not going to work. And there it is, another powerplex, adding another fatigue token. Barbarian now the legal man in as Dynamite Kid rolls hurt 2 into the turnbuckle. Goes Dynamite Kid. He's got a B, bounce forward, catches Barbarian with a skull-splitting lariat. He goes down hard. Barbarian rolls on level 3 defense. Down 3, leave the ring. He is going to bail out of the ring, but he crawls helplessly back in. Dynamite Kid with a hooking clothesline on the Barbarian. Down 3 tag. Barbarian trying to make the tag. He is able to do it. Warlord comes in and puts a stop to that momentum with a front face lock on Dynamite Kid. And Dynamite Kid behind the back going to try and make the tag. Not able to do it. Warlord continuing to throw Dynamite Kid into the turnbuckle, crushed by a big kick. Warlord rolls on level 3. There's a big leg drop on the Dynamite Kid. Hurt 2. Dynamite Kid with a back body drop at the hands of Warlord. Dynamite Kid rolls on level 2, reversing it with a knee drop on the Warlord, and Warlord reversing that. What a match. This is we're going to have several commercial breaks during this match. Choice F, so that is going to be an 8 or less to make happen. The roll is a 5. It does, and he is hurt 2. Warlord continuing. Again, choice F. He needs an 8 or less. 7, it does work. Dynamite Kid in trouble. Hurt 2. Warlord, double axe handles to the back 2. Hurt 2. Tags in Barbarian. Barbarian with a power slam to Dynamite Kid. And there is a pin. All right, so these guys, this will be their second pin save. And oh no, the tag hurts. A wild brawler erupts. Add 1 to your pin rating. The referee may disqualify both teams. Roll disqualification 4 for a disqualification. So let's see what happens there. 8, so it's not. If there is not a double disqualification, roll 1 die. So this will be Dynamite Kid. He rolls a 4. It's even. Your team wins the brawl. Goes in for the kill. Opponent rolls on level 3 defense. There's a diving headbutt. Okay, now I do want to see this. I'm sorry. Let's see. Pin save. There's the first one. There's the second one. There's the third one. Okay, so Barbarian and Warlord have one pin save left, which they will use right here. Let's see. Your tag partner breaks up the pin. Add 1 to your pin rating. Let's see. So that was... Add 1 to your pin rating while the referee is restoring order. You get some of your strength back. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. All right, so there's no more pin saves left. Fuji has not been involved at all. And Captain Lou, I don't think has been involved at all. So this is all still going along. All right, so now at 3 fatigue, and let's see, he's rolling on level 2. Gut Wrench Suplex 3 on Barbarian, and he is rolling his pin. This is going to be Fuji. Fuji's going to roll his distractor rating, and he's able to distract it. So another fatigue token for the Barbarian as Dynamite Kid rolls on level 3, choice D. He's not going to try the power move. He's not that stupid. He's going to try the agility move that'll work on a 10 or less. 9 gets it, but it's only a level 2 move. Down 3, but I guess it works. Dynamite Kid with a hooking clothesline on Barbarian. Down 3, he's going to try and tag. This match is continuing. Is able to make the tag. Warlord comes in on level 1 with a front face lock on Dynamite Kid. This could go either way. Dynamite Kid flips out of it, hits a snapmare on the Warlord. Warlord reverses that and hits a double axe handle to the back. People are getting their money's worth here. Hurts 2. Warlord continuing. High back body drop. Hurt 2. Warlord looking for a big move here. Rolls the choice F. And he is going to go for the power move. It'll work on an 8 or less. The roll, a 9. It doesn't work. Dynamite Kid able to reverse it, and into the ropes goes the Warlord. You come out the ropes with powerful flying shoulder tackle roll, level 2 offense. Warlord reverses it with a high back body drop on the Dynamite Kid. Hurt 2. Warlord again with choice F. And again, he'll need an 8 or less to make this happen. 8, he gets it. And that is only a hurt 2. Warlord, leg drop 3 on Dynamite Kid. Hurt 2. The 2 most resilient tag teams. There's another leg drop. Dynamite Kid, hurt 2. What a main event this is. Leg drop 3. Just leg drop after leg drop. Dynamite Kid going to try and make a tag. Is able to do it. Davey Boy Smith comes in with a monkey flip to Warlord. And he's going to try and make the tag there. Not able to do it. Davey Boy Smith rolls on level 1 with a cross body block. An agility move. He certainly has the agility, but Warlord reverses it there. And into the turnbuckle goes Davey Boy Smith. It's up to you, promoter. A big specialty move, but the opponent tries a special move. Both wrestlers go down. Better turnbuckle rating. They are equal. So Warlord is actually going to roll on level 3 offense. Stalling body slam 2 on Davey Boy Smith. Hurt 2. He's going to try and tag. Listen, we're still playing here. Warlord 2. We're almost to expiration of time, although I'm not really running a time limit thing. Into the ropes goes Davey Boy Smith, and he comes off with a flying shoulder tackle. Level 2 offense. Running drop kick 2. Dazed 1. Davey Boy Smith with a side headlock 1. Warlord reversing that on level 2. And there is the Powerplex. Barbarian now the legal man. Another fatigue token for Davey Boy Smith. He's up to 5. He is hurt. And Barbarian tries a press slam. He's got the power. That will work. Oh, press slam 2. Ignore that roll. Ignore that roll. Davey Boy Smith reverses it on level 2. Running drop kick 2 on the Barbarian. And he is hurt. He's going to try and tag out. Of course he will. And he does. Warlord comes in on level 1. Belly to back suplex 3. This is a power move. He's got the power. So that will be a big move, but only a hurt 2. And double axe handles to the back 2, hurt 2. Davey Boy Smith trying to tag out. He is able to do it. Dynamite Kid coming in like crazy with a snapmare on the Warlord. And Warlord says, no, you don't. And he reverses it, and he hits a big leg drop on Dynamite Kid, who is hurt. Warlord continuing with double axe handles to the back. Hurt 2. Dynamite Kid going to try and make the tag. Not able to do it. Warlord rolls on level 2 with a high back body drop 2. Dynamite Kid reverses it on level 2. What a match here. Knee drop 2. Warlord reverses it on level 1. Front face lock 1. Dynamite Kid dazed 1. He's going to try and tag. Not able to do it. Warlord rolls again with an overhead forearm 2. Dynamite Kid reverses it on level 2 with a front drop kick on the Warlord. Hurt 2. Dynamite Kid still in control into the ropes, tosses Warlord into the ropes, uses one of his special moves, goes in for the kill. Dynamite Kid will roll on level 3 offense. There's the diving headbutt. Now, Mr. Fuji has already used his distractor, but he is going to roll on the manager interference chart. Your manager tries to interfere, but the opponent clotheslines the manager and delivers one of his specialty moves on you. Then he covers you. Okay, so this is not the finisher, but Warlord is now at 1 fatigue, and he will now roll his pin. I think Captain Lou has a distractor left. So the target here is going to be 5. The roll is a 6. Of course it is. Warlord is able to kick out. He is now at 2 fatigue. Dynamite Kid with a hooking clothesline on Warlord. Down 3. Dynamite Kid with a diving haircut. There it is. +2. Is this it? The target will be 8. The roll is a 6. And after a marathon, ladies and gentlemen, just a total marathon, the British Bulldogs pick up a win against the Barbarian and the Warlord, the powers of pain. Holy cow, what a match this was. I can't even, let's see the log here. And we get down towards the end. So Warlord was at 3. Dynamite Kid was at 4, so that's 7. Davey Boy Smith was at 5, so that's 12. And now we just got to find the last time the Barbarian was in the ring. And Barbarian was a 4, so 16, so that's a 4-star match. That's what that is. A 4-star. Was I on this goddamn? Well, I hope you enjoyed my commentary of it, because apparently I did not switch back to the game table. It's one of those days. All right. Well, instead of going any longer, ladies and gentlemen, I will just end it here. I will write in the results, get these up at lowpromoter.com. I will try and get better at this. I will try and get better at switching back, and especially for a match like that, to you just be staring at this Obsidian page is not good. So I apologize. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody. Sorry.